Deep dive. Mahathir's capital controls, 1998, did they really work? Mahathir's radical response to the 1997 Asian financial crisis, rejecting IMF advice and imposing capital controls, remains one of the most debated economic moves in modern Asian history. Did it save Malaysia or just delay reforms? 1. What did Mahathir do in 1998? The controversial measures. Fixed the ringgit, pegged RM 3.80 equals $1, remained until 2005. Banned offshore ringgit trading, stopped speculation against the currency. Froze foreign capital outflows, required foreign investors to hold stocks for 1 year before selling. Bailed out cronies, used public funds to rescue well-connected firms, Renong, Malaysia Airlines. Why? Mahathir blamed Western speculators, like George Soros, for the crisis. Refused IMF's austerity conditions, like Indonesia/Thailand accepted. 2. Did it work? Short-term versus long-term. Metric, short-term, 1999 to 2003, long-term impact. Currency stability, white check mark emoji, ringgit stabilized quickly, cross mark emoji, peg made exports less competitive. Stock market, white check mark emoji, KLSE recovered faster than Thailand/Indonesia, cross mark emoji, foreign investors distrusted Malaysia for years. Economic growth, white check mark emoji, rebounded by 1999, V-shaped recovery, cross mark emoji, masked structural reforms needed in banking/corporate sector. Debt, cross mark emoji, government spent RM 60 BN plus on bailouts, cross mark emoji, reinforced bailout culture, later seen in 1MDB. Key debate. Pros. Malaysia avoided IMF's harsh cuts, unlike Indonesia's 40% poverty spike. Cons. Delayed necessary reforms, banks/crony firms never fully modernized. 3. How did Singapore handle the crisis differently? Unlike Mahathir, Lee Kuan Yew's Singapore let its currency, SGD, float, lost 20% but regained competitiveness. No bailouts, weak firms collapsed, strong ones survived. Result, faster recovery, stronger banks, and higher FDI than Malaysia post-crisis. Lesson, Malaysia's controls provided short-term relief but weakened long-term discipline. 4. Petronas, Malaysia's savior and crutch. Mahathir relied heavily on Petronas, State Oil Co., to fund his policies. 1974 to 2003, Petronas funded bailouts, Bank Bumiputra, Proton. Megaprojects, KLCC, Putrajaya. 40% plus of government revenue in some years. The problem? Oil is finite. Malaysia is now a net fuel importer, since 2019. Overdependence left budgets vulnerable when oil prices fell, e.g., 2014 crash. Verdict. Petronas helped Mahathir's growth, but delayed tax reforms, GST/SST flip-flops. 5. Anwar's reforms versus Mahathir's legacy. Anwar, PM since 2022, faces Mahathir's lingering issues. Policy area, Mahathir's approach, Anwar's reforms, subsidies, fuel/electricity subsidies, popular but costly, targeted cuts, e.g., diesel for wealthy, cronyism, bailouts for allies, Renong, Perwaja, EPF transparency, government procurement reforms, debt, paid liabilities off budget, PFI, SRC, Fiscal Responsibility Act, 2023, to limit borrowing, race-based policies, NEP, Bumiputra quotas, Madani economy, slightly more merit-based. Biggest challenge, Anwar must fix Mahathir's crony system without alienating Malay voters. Final conclusion, Mahathir's mixed legacy, white check mark emoji, pros, built modern Malaysia, avoided IMF disaster, reduced poverty. Cross mark emoji, cons, crony capitalism, debt culture, over-reliance on oil/protectionism. Chart with downwards trend emoji, long-term cost, Many of today's problems, 1MDB, debt, brain drain, started under his policies.